Thank you, Mr. Messerschmidt. Next speaker is Mr. Brons for 1.5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. President. This report tries to put our minds at rest about the service, but to my mind it does exactly the opposite. It claims on the one hand that the service complements member state diplomacy and does not call it into question. However, the rest of the report, in my view, flatly contradicts that assurance. Paragraph 4 says that the service, that means its powers, cannot be circumscribed or predetermined in advance. Paragraph 8d suggests that delegations, which are part of the service, might take over consular services from member states. It is clear that this service is intended, not in the short term but in the long term, to take over and replace diplomatic representation of member states, perhaps in the end even the vetoes of the United Kingdom and France on the UN Security Council. When you hear an EU body giving an assurance that they will not do such and such, you have got a pretty good clue as to what they are up to. With apologies to Mr Shakespeare, methinks the report doth protest too much. Who or what will actually exercise any control over this body? Not, I think, the Council. That has to act unanimously. If it cannot decide, the service will simply carry on with its own agenda. What about the Parliament? No, that is limited to consultation. This body will conduct foreign policy over the heads of member states with no effective control by member states or the European Parliament. National governments will be reduced to the status of a parish council. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Cassini, 2 minuti, signor Cassini. Prego.
Grazie, Presidente.
Thank you, President. I think, first of all, I should thank the rapporteur, Mr Brok, done an excellent job, and as chair of the Constitutional Committee, I would also like